to Bookish Babes After Dark. Today's episode, we are discussing Idee Fixe by CJ Riggs. This is my first book from CJ Riggs.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think, same for me.
She's excellent. I like it.
Wow.
Very good. So, as always, we're going to start with our triggers. And just to give you a little snippet into what they might be, the dedication is to Brit, untuck that fucking hair from behind your ear and turn the page. Whore?
Will do. Yes, ma'am.
Say no more.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, author's note. This is an erotic novella that includes dubcon. I don't know why they put a slash in. It throws me off. Dubcon, degradation, praise, a pierced penis, as well as a sexually... as well as a sexually explicit man. I was like, yes, there is.
Yes,
but that's
I agree.
I agree. He is sexually explicit.
Say no more.
Definitely not what it said on the page, but that's what I read. As well as sexually explicit scenes that are intended for an older audience. Below is a full list of triggers, and reader discretion is advised. This is a low plot, high spice novella. If you find any of these topics distressing, please proceed with caution. I just wanted to write a dirty novella. Your mental health matters. Trigger warning.
Which, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Do your thing, honey.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
The urge comes over you and you think, I just want to write however many pages of pure dick.
It's got to happen sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do.
It's excellent. So,
Round of
5
applause,
stars.
I think.
Gold star for you. Trigger warnings and kinks include knife play, dubcon, degradation, cum play, spitting, choking, cutting, blood, primal play, gagging, forced orgasm, loss of a loved one, and sexually explicit scenes. So, you may be asking, what is this book about? Well, let me read you the blurb. You may be thinking, is there plot that we can delve into?
No.
There's a sprinkling.
There's a tiny bit. There's like a
little
teaspoon
bit.
bit. A little.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I've just noticed that. So it says Idee Fixe, and then on the back it says, where your fantasies become reality. That's cool. I like that.
Nice.
So, she is perfection personified, the woman I never should have let go. I haven't been able to take my eyes off her since she walked into my fetish rave and I spotted her. She speaks to my soul, and by the end of the night, I'll have owned every single inch of her body, and she'll have taken every inch of me. Because this isn't just your typical night out. This is where fantasies become reality.
Sold.
Sign me up.
Where does one sign up?
Where is the Google form?
Funny enough, there is a Google form.
You got the link.
But there is a form.
Yeah.
That one has to fill in. Firstly, this cover is stunning, right?
That is such a good cover.
Neon-y. I need to find a way of displaying it up here because I feel like it just matches the...
What she should do is a special edition.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah. Hardback. Without the dust cover.
Yeah.
Very thin sprayed edge. Would you do... I mean, if she put character art in the front and the back and pad it out a little bit, then...
Pad it out.
Put some page overlays on, I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
I'd buy it.
Exactly.
I'd buy it.
So.
I have zero responsibility, I'm going to buy it.
As usual, we're going to do our quick ratings and review. Ellie, you go first. Tell us, what did you rate it?
5 stars. It was a no thoughts, just smut type of book.
That is
it's like
putting it.
I didn't have to think. I was just having a great time reading away on my Kindle, just being like, you know, sometimes where like you've gone through a month and you've read so much and all the books are like really plot heavy and they've made you like use your brain, and sometimes you want to read a book where you just want to switch your brain off
and use your vagina instead.
Yeah, I don't want to think with my brain. I want to think with my lady parts, and that's what I did.
wondered what word you were going to use then, because I thought you were going to go for the pussy word.
I could have said the C word, but I didn't.
Oh.
I bloody love that word.
See, I didn't go there, but yeah.
She could have got knee deep then.
Definitely couldn't post that clip on TikTok. But no, I think as well, because we all buddy read this as well.
It was such a good fun.
It was just such a vibe to be able to just read through, message you guys with my reactions, read a little bit more, put some more reactions in the group chat.
Am I okay? Am I okay? Did you guys just hear what I just said?
No.
I said it was such a good fun.
I had such a good fun.
I meant it was such a good time, but I was also thinking it was so fun. And my brain at the minute, I do
just
this all
put
the
the
time.
2 and 2 together.
Merge. My brain works faster than my mouth, and it was such a good fun.
It was.
We had
the funds.
We had the
funsies.
And it literally took us like an hour and a half maybe to to read and in fact I would advise that other people do the same thing we did, because it was really, really fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever we do like buddy reading and stuff like that, the speed that we read through books is ridiculous. Because it's just we like read a chapter and then we're like, did you read that? Am I witnessing the same thing? We must carry on.
Lots of running emojis.
Yeah.
And then there's always the eye emoji of just, do you want to do another chapter? And then the next minute, it's 3 a.m.
I know.
Like,
I don't know how we got here, but we did.
We did. Right. Jordan, what did you rate it?
Oh, Christ. I'm pretty sure I gave it a 5 stars as well. The thing is, I saw it all over TikTok because I read her no for an answer. And then I was like, oh, like she's brought something else out that's just like packed with absolute dicks in the best way. And I was like, oh, we should buddy read this because it's only short and blah, blah, blah. And I had the best time.
I actually need to read No for an Answer.
It's so good.
Yeah, so do I.
The plot twist
maybe that's
twisted.
Maybe that's a future podcast book. Maybe it's a future book club book.
Maybe.
I know she's doing another one with someone else.
Do you know
I know that we're looking at going to that book convention next year and meeting her.
Like, yes.
She's on TikTok quite a lot.
Yeah.
Mm. No, she's going to Authors at the Armories next year.
Is that the one that you met Avina and... Not Avina.
I met Lee Rivers and Harley back there, yeah.
I knew it was 2 of the ones that we liked.
It was 2.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
They were there.
I saw them. That's fine.
Can I just say something, though? I've just... because there's a part of the book where right at the end, they start speaking a different language. And I remember when I... oh, no, maybe it's not. What?
I don't remember that bit.
Is it this one, or is it the... I think it's the sneaky peek of the next book, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
At the back.
I just remember...
These are the languages?
I'm not good at languages.
He speaks Arabic. I can't remember if it's in the KU one or not.
Hold on.
Oh no!
Oh God, I'm crying.
He was just putting his mouth in her ass.
That is a different language.
Yeah, so with this one, it's just the end for now. That's the end of it.
Oh.
That is that all there is?
No
Okay.
wonder we don't remember that.
It just
I don't
stops
remember
there.
shit. Yeah.
When I was looking at this, I couldn't remember. So, because the physical's got like an excerpt of the next one in it, but it's got Arabic in it. And the annoying thing is, so I will definitely be reading it on KU, regardless of whether I want to buy the physical or not, because it speaks a load of stuff in Arabic and then doesn't tell you what it is.
I hate that.
So on
See,
the Kindle,
Google
I'd have to
Translate.
translate it.
We had to translate something that we read recently in a book. I was there. Translate from
Yeah.
Latin. Like...
Yeah. Because I messaged her and I was like, what does this mean? She's like, I'll just Google Translate it for you.
Just give me a minute.
Because I don't know.
I hate it when authors do that. Like, it's fair enough on Kindle because you can highlight it. I said that really weird. Highlight it. And you can translate it. But obviously in a physical book, well, I ain't going to type that shit out on Google.
Nah.
Oh, I did.
I should get somebody else to do it.
To be fair, it was only 3 words.
Oh, you're getting the spelling right. If you don't get the spelling right, something else is going to appear instead.
Oh my god, we've gone on such a tangent.
It's got like Decard here and Cairo here on the cover. Sorry.
Oh, does it?
Huh?
She's fine.
This is bad as one of my chaos episodes.
Descended into chaos. I'm sorry, it's my fault. I was getting on my high horse about not being able to translate in physicals.
It was the fact that you were just like flicking away and me and Joe just stood looking at each other being like, I have no idea what the fuck.
I don't remember this.
I was like, wait a minute. No, because I was like, I don't remember this. But wait a minute. Like, this mustn't have been a thing. And then when you guys said you don't remember it, I was like, oh, wait, it must be because it's in there.
I remember like 3 things from this book.
Just not.
I just remember the deep dicking that she gets all the way through it.
Anyway.
Right. What was your rating?
My rating?
I'm going to have to cut so much out.
Oh well.
Oh. Right.
Just a baby.
Did you enjoy it? Yeah.
Great time. So I gave it 5 stars.
Cracking.
Absolutely excellent. What I would say is it got me out of a reading slump. Because do you remember I went into that really weird reading slump and I couldn't figure out what it was.
Mm-hmm.
We read it on Kindle and then I literally ate it up.
Yep.
While we were doing our buddy read. And it just really, I don't know. And then obviously after that I figured out that it's because I had a ick to physical books, which is very strange.
I think just sometimes you have to switch up your format.
Mm-hmm.
But now I just can't read physical.
Mm.
Like, I'm just like, ew. Like, I just read one and it was really hard for me to read one.
No.
Very strange. But yeah, it got me out of my reading slump. But what I would say is, it's like, it is the perfect amount of, if you don't want a heavy read, you just want something that's light in terms of plot, that you don't have to concentrate on, but is going to make you feel wetter than an otter's pocket. It is the one for you.
Yeah.
Don't stop me off again.
if you want a porno, then read that.
You
Get
may
to
want
KU, download it.
Yeah.
Well, before that, you may want to order on Amazon Prime some wet floor signs. Then you can start.
Oh, I feel like I need to get a mini wet floor sign to just like go somewhere.
It is one of the filthiest books, in all honesty.
Oh yeah, pure filth.
Yeah,
Again, I remember like 3 things from this book. I remember her being slung over someone's shoulder. and carried like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember her getting like one of the best dickens of her life over an air conditioning unit. And I
I'm
remember
glad you
her
remembered where it
being
was.
yeah.
You're
So
just remembered.
it's stuck. And then like the third one, it was again just her being dicked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All my notes are of her
Or
being
just her
dicked.
being dick. Yeah. But the thing is like, right, so we speak about we speak I can't speak at all today. We speak a lot about stop laughing at me.
I need to be put down.
Someone's sedator.
Someone's in there.
We speak a lot about the fact that we're so desensitized to stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
And like I have found that the more smut I read, the more I'm like, yeah, cool.
That's nice. That works.
But this I was like
Mm.
and I don't know what about it was different because it's probably not the most ridiculous smut I've ever read.
No, it's
No.
not. But like you said, like I don't know what fucking riz this dude's got.
He's got all of it, that and the piercings. He wears mask.
Yeah.
And he's got this like charisma about him. He's got this like aura about himself where he just doesn't give a fuck.
There is a language.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I remembered it.
I don't.
Bequeena?
Ah.
Bequeena?
Oh, I actually highlighted that.
So
Yeah,
did I.
that's his little thingy. And then it says something else as well. But in fairness, it does translate it to my mum's a saint afterwards. So maybe my point still doesn't stand. But yes, I knew I wasn't going mad. And now I feel better.
I think since again, we read this book a while ago and we're now just coming round to film it.
Mm.
I feel like we've read a lot in between that.
I have, yes.
There's been lots of highs in some of the books that we've read in between that.
To be fair, I'm pretty proud of myself that I fucking remembered that.
You've remembered more
I
than
know.
we have, which is weird. It's normally the opposite way around.
I think it's because the last book that I just read was an absolute acid trip.
Right.
So,
Are we on about the same one?
yeah.
Yes.
Just completely melted.
So
I still need to sit in a dark room and just
process.
it just
But this,
But honestly, if you want a book that's just straight up dicking,
it's this one.
yeah.
But
the thing is, it's a good like gap filler.
yes, because it is only short. How many
Yeah.
pages is it?
It's like 84 pages or something like that.
Yeah. If
But
you
it's
just
good
want
that-
something where you just, you grab it off Kindle and you're like, oh, fuck it, I'll read this.
If you are behind on your Goodreads goal, get on
Do you
it.
know how many pages it is in physical?
How many?
69.
So childish. As if we're not just talking about deep dicking and someone mentioned 69.
But can I just say, up until this point, we've been recording for 20 minutes and we've probably not even spoken a single word that makes sense.
No.
And that just shows you how this melts your brain. And if you just need to get away, this is the one.
Yeah.
But, in all fairness, I do think she has undersold herself because there is a tiny bit of plot in this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
so it's hang on, let me just check.
It's-
Cairo. So Cairo's got a mate, can't remember her mate's name. But she's like, oh, you need a little bit of you need to just, let your hair down, have a night out and get like some
she basically tells her that you need a good dick in this.
Yeah.
Like,
She's like, oh, okay then, cool. And she's
No
like,
worries.
I know of this club night thing where you basically go and get all of your your deepest, darkest fantasies seen to. And she's like, oh, okay, maybe I might consider that. And so she just signs herself up. And then when you sign yourself up, you have to do a full form to say I'm into this, I'm not into this is my deepest, darkest fantasy, all this kind of stuff. And then this club is it's not a fixed place. It's a club night, and they moved all to different parts, and it's never sort of the same place again. If I remember correctly, I'm quite pat on the back for me here. this is great. And so she gets picked, doesn't she? Because it's a rigorous. Because Deckard, the MMC, is like a. Yes, Jord. He's like a. Is he like ex?
Military.
He's ex-military, yeah.
Guy who works for like a. He's got like his own company.
Yeah, he does like, they're both on like fucking spyware shit. Like, she does cyber security. He's trying to break into her security. She's trying to stop him from breaking in. And they have no idea who each other are until she signs up and he's like, whoa, my ex-girlfriend's here.
Yeah, so he knows
shit.
who she is. He knows who she is, and he obviously is like, yeah, sure, whatever. But the whole idea of this night is that you turn up, and then there's these, I can't remember what they're called. They're almost like, they're not guardians, that's the wrong word, but
it's like a,
just give them like
a keeper?
A keeper,
like
yeah.
A keeper type thing. And
Hold
the
on.
keeper, when they find someone that kind of tickles their fancy, they're like, you're mine. And like, you have to do what they say, unless you want to use your safe word. But if you use your safe word, it's an automatic like kicked out, like you're out, you can't come back in, like you're done kind of situation. And so obviously Deckard goes, haha, Cairo. But Cairo doesn't know who he is because he's obviously wearing a mask. We love a masked man.
We do.
But
and to be honest, I looked past the purge mask while I was reading this. Because, like, again, we've read a lot.
It's a bit overdone now, isn't it, the purge mask?
And there's been a lot of purge masks. So I looked past it.
All I saw was mask.
It's just a generic term, mask.
Yeah.
Use your
own. No matter what's on your face, as long as I don't see it.
I'm just imagining someone just lying there covered in absolute jizz just dripping down their face, but all you can see is this white cloud of like just jism.
I am a masked man.
Technically, they would be. Sorry.
I need a tissue to wipe my mask off.
Someone pass me a wet wipe. These like editing skills come in with like just the thingy of wet wipes again.
Oh my god!
Tissues.
Oh,
tissues for everyone. Don't see your face because it might get stuck.
Oh no, your mask is slipping off your face.
Gross.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so it was really, really smexy.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I hate that word. I don't know why I used that, but it really was. It was. So I had a couple of highlights, just a couple, just 3.
I've only got 4.
I have not got 4.
You have 4 tea.
Oh, I have a lot.
So my first one was on page 38, so actually quite a decent way through. I said, it's got, carry on talking to me like that, Cairo, moving closer this time, and fuck, why is that turning me on? I'll shove my cock so far down your throat, the only thing coming out of that mouth will be my fucking cum. Quite on
brand. My first one's not until page 39, to be honest.
Oh, go on. It's the page.
And it says, I feel like my life is an entire travesty right now. I just need a man with a rich job, no shorter than 6'5".
Don't we all? Where are they at? Because they're not fucking here. And
I was sat reading it, I was like,
yeah,
same.
I know the feeling. No, my started on page 12 actually.
Oh.
And it is from Cairo's chapter. So obviously, her boyfriend at the time, cheated on her, and that's when she says to him, "You just happen to trip and with absolute perfect aim fall inside another man's ass." Like,
that was really funny.
Well, correct. But all the way through, she was so fucking sassy and straight to the point, and I was just like, "I am in love with you. End of.
How do you search?
End of. End of sentence.
That's
Full
it.
stop.
That's all I need to tell you.
How do you search a group chat on WhatsApp?
You know, and he as soon as he sees her and he gets her in that room, he's oh God in heaven.
Oh, and so my next one is from page 50, and it's just don't pray for your God when the devil is staring back at you, and I'm like,
I literally did the same one, but I did the whole thing before it. So then, when you're almost grabbing my jaw, he angles my face up to his and leans in close to my lips. I'm going to chase you through this warehouse with a knife, just like you asked for. Then I'll find you, fuck this tight little cunt like the little cum slut you are, and you're going to lose every single second of my. You're going to love every single second of my cock being balls deep inside you, aren't you? And she goes, oh my God, yes, fuck yes. Yes. And then he says, don't pray for God when the devil's staring right back at you. Okay. So,
he's just. I was actually giddy reading it.
mm-hmm.
Like all the way through, I was like, oh my God, wow. Oh, stunning.
I'm trying to find the actual chat so I can read out our reactions.
I'm just searching for it now.
Christ.
I just know that there was a lot of running emojis from my end.
Yeah. Yeah, because I fathomed out that obviously they were both doing like cyber software shit, weren't they? And I was like, oh, maybe she's the one that's trying to block him from getting in.
Oh, I just found your Amazon order, George, where you bought No Way Out, No for an Answer, and another one that I can't see. Good choices.
I agree.
But it's annoying me that I can't find it.
Right, I've got it.
Jesus wept.
Oh, yeah.
most of my messages going in is just running emojis.
I'm trying to catch up. Run, bitch.
It's funny because building up to it, because it was the first time that the COD beta was out. So we were talking about COD, and then the message that you put in was every now and again I'll look up and suddenly Ghost on the TV, and George said, "Oh, hello, sir." And then he said, like, "Sir, you're normally in my small screen. What are you doing up there?
Why are you on my big screen?
Why are you there?
Fancy seeing you here in my house."
Hello. Why are you here?
So I just remember. So I put this message into our group chat when we were saying it, and just like the whole time whilst I was reading this book, especially when they got to the party type of thing, when they got to the rave, the only thing that was going through my head was the song "Closer" by 9 Inch Nails, and it was just on repeat the whole time.
Well, then I was starting to envision, like in Blade, where they have that rave.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
that.
I just got to the bit. So, Ellie put it, oof. Well, Deckard knows what he wants. George, I love him already. I said he went straight in. George, she needs to fuck Danny off already. Wet wipe.
Literally.
Ellie said, yeah, trash him, girly. But he accidentally fell into a guy's arse.
Whoops. How did that get in there?
Whoopsie.
Slipped and fell.
Whoops, honestly, it was an accident. Slipped and fell right into your ass. How did that get in there? Bye, limp dick bitch. I hope he gets dick rot too. And I said, stanky peen.
Jesus, wet.
There's a lot of things in butts here.
Yeah. There was so much butt.
There was loads of butt.
And then I responded, there is. 8 tentacles is not for me. What the hell were the tentacles? I don't know.
Was it part of the contract thing where it asked what she was into?
I think it might have been,
Yeah.
And it was something to do with like monsters.
Yeah, because after that, George, you put that's a lot, and then Ellie goes, so you just sign up online to this rave, pretty much tick all that apply. Was George's response.
Say no more.
I said, is there a form asking for a friend?
I am the friend.
It's just the Kermit gif of him typing.
I don't know if you can see this.
That's a well-seasoned gif, that.
Oh, look. The first instance we had Ellie running.
Oh, yes. There she goes.
She's a runner.
She's a jackster.
I did say
the eye emojis featured very heavily in this.
Oh yeah.
That's like a staple in my recently used emojis.
Yeah.
But no, I did say in this, but like again, every time I see his name of Deckard, I just read dickhead.
Dickhead.
Yeah, literally.
Oh.
And I'm like, I really shouldn't have. But that's all I could see.
Do better.
Our group chat for this was just ridiculous. Like,
it was pure chaos.
George just put, okay, Transformer voice kink. You put new kink unlocked. And then Jordan Transformer robot from your butty. You would translate Pagina. And then I just put small question mark. That's what Kindle Translate says.
Oh my god.
Oh, honestly, this is so funny.
I was like,
where is like
Optimus Prime.
Literally, here, all that's running through my head is Closer by 9 Inch Nails.
Hell yeah.
And then George responded with...
Oh shit!
His mouth, all my days I'm blushing, and Ellie was back running again.
Oh yeah!
Doing this one.
See where it's like, I'm pretty sure I scrolled past a message earlier that just had sparkle emojis on it. There we go. There was just, my message back in was just a sparkly emoji, little cum bucket sparkle emoji. And I'm pretty sure that's what he calls it.
I know!
I just, in my mind, right? Oh, completely out of context. I was ahead of you, and so you guys, so Ellie, you put in your runners, and then George, you did as well, but you put wind at the end of it, and then I just read spicy with flames and thought, oh, George farted.
You put the cloud in when you need to really speed up.
Boost.
Like the normal running is just a slight jog. The cloud at the back.
And you can tell, right, there was one part of the book where he got a crawl in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god!
Literally,
the gifts were top notch.
Well, yes. So
audio listeners, if you want to see our gifs,
yes,
please go and watch the video on YouTube. They will be visible.
Because you need to witness.
You tag Jord, he's got a crawling. Jord was like, oh shit, hold the fucking phone. So I went.
That was the accurate representation. Oh, yeah. I fucking love it.
The gifs were gifting throughout it all.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. What? What did I say? What have I done?
What have I done?
Excuse me, sir. He spits in her mouth. I'm feral right now. And then John goes, okay, well, spit on me. Thanks. I said, spit and shine, baby. And then he goes, there's liquid everywhere. And then a man knows what he's doing. on
See
our
where-
12. George goes, this man is spitting like a camel.
Oh,
Honestly.
because I'm pretty sure during that like whole first scene, right, he's still got his earpiece in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all of his mates are
Just
listening.
hear it all.
Because I put a message in that said, you put what a vibe, ear porn, and I thought it's just like a Quinn episode, but live.
Oh,
And
God.
she's just like, chase me, bitch.
I don't know if
I'm
people can
running.
see this. I don't know if people can see this, but it says, Waterworks professional, hosepipe alert. She could single-handedly solve drought. And then what did you put? How has
Yeah,
it
but
happened
like 3 times.
How much fluid does she have in there? She hydrated. She's like a water tank. And then little cum bucket.
Very demure. Very classy.
Very cutesy.
Well, that knife handle's gonna need to be cleaned after this. I don't remember a knife handle.
There was one.
There was one. I think he puts it in her ass.
Could be.
Oh, and then she pulled that safe word card and slapped it on the table.
She did.
Running emojis.
Yeah, she
But that was Cairo.
she safe worded him
She
because his mask
Can't
came
be
off,
Oh yeah.
and she was like, I don't even remember what the safe word was. It was Trojan. I just seen Ellie's message. It was Trojan.
Yeah, can we take a minute for the safe word being Trojan?
Are they a condom brand as well?
Yeah.
They are.
In America.
Yeah, in America they are. And I just feel like, because like, again, this book was just no thoughts.
No.
All day.
Just dick.
It was literal
And it was
pure-
great.
And it was amazing.
And I had the best
Yeah,
time.
it was literally
Clear.
like pure smut, but pure. It was hilarious, and I think that's why I would highly recommend that people do a buddy read like we did, because honestly, just the pure hilariousness of just reading this and being like, "Whoa, hold the phone! What the fuck?" Like,
Oh yeah,
it's just unmatched. Like, I had the best time.
yeah.
Like I said
You
earlier,
see-
I
you
had
see
a really
now-
fun time.
You see now why me and George do our buddy reads, because
Some of the
it's
shit
just chaos.
that we come out with is ridiculous.
Do you know what we need? So if there's any listeners out there that have read something similar to Idee Fixe, where it's sort of like a little novella but highly kind of filthy, let us know, because I'd be interested to do something again similar,
Yes.
because it was hilarious and I had a really great time. But it's hard to get the full experience of buddy reading if you don't do it in one sitting, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like if you stop and start at the same time, because we've done a couple of buddy reads now, and every single time whenever we finish one, we're like, we need to do another one. That was so much fun.
Let's book
Yeah.
another one in.
Book another one, find another one, we'll find it.
Yeah.
Because like we buddy read Conjure by Harley Beck. That's definitely not a one sitting book. That's a
No, we did that over 3 days.
over a couple of days, just because if anything, you needed the breathing space.
You did.
Yeah.
And you needed the thinky space.
Isn't that a chunky book?
It's not massive, but it's how it's packed with life.
It's the brain power that you need to figure out what's going on.
As much of a head fuck as come out wherever you are, or more.
Yeah.
Speechless. I get it. Yeah.
Yes.
Completely understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I fucking love this.
Yeah,
I did. I had a great time.
I feel like in just like to wrap everything, I feel like we just had a great time. Like we all just needed something to not think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like would I have rated this 5 stars if we weren't buddy reading? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe, but I think
But
the
I
whole
feel like,
experience.
yeah,
I'm here for the vibes.
I think it probably would
yes,
have been like a 4.5 if we
Yeah.
weren't buddy. But it was immaculate. The
Yes.
whole experience. And I think that's the thing about reading. It is an experience. You're not
Yeah.
just reading a book. It's the whole. That's why you need to be in like a nice, lovely environment with your candle on, with all snuggly and warm, because it's the whole thing, isn't it, that makes you feel good.
yeah.
Absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5. Infinity. Love hearts for this.
Well, I can't wait for the next one.
I know.
Same.
I'm so excited. Hopefully it's soon.
Because I read the trigger warnings for it the other day.
And they're delicious.
There's just a lot. There's just a lot, and it was great. So hold please, and I will find the
Please, Paula.
information.
I know I read the triggers for Hollow Wrath the other day.
Oh yeah.
It's like double the amount of Hellion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. So her next one is with M.L. Burns, and it's an erotic horror.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
And let's tell you. So we've got a morally grey FMC. We've got a morally grey. Oh no, we've got a morally black MMC.
Oh.
We've got a standalone dirt romance 7-foot MMC.
I think that might be too long.
That's a big dude.
That's a
big boy.
That's a big man.
Wait, how many inches are there in a foot? Is it 12?
14.
I go off on
12.
them for
It's
subways.
14 pounds in the stomach.
Yeah, it's a subway. That's 7 subways long. That's 7 subways long.
7 subways. That's taller than a door frame.
Let me
It's 12 inches because half a subway is a 6
It's a
inch.
6 inch.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's,
I mean, that took us too long to figure
It
out.
did.
But yes, you are correct.
Anyway,
So that means, no, but wait. See, me saying 7 foot's too tall is me being a complete utter hypocrite because Pete's only 3 inches shorter than that.
and he is pretty tall.
He is really tall.
I am only a small girl, so that's like a whole
That's a whole
2 foot.
person.
That's a whole 2 foot taller than me. That's a whole 2 subways taller than me.
Jesus.
A subway is long.
I would be at belly button height. Like,
Also, slightly off topic, but if you haven't tried a foot-long cookie from Subway, try it. They're delicious.
Ah.
not sponsored, we promise.
No. Anyway, there's after the 7-foot dude,
Oh, sorry, we got very
we've
excited.
had we've got knife play, marking each other, choking, exhibitionism, pierced peen, dark carnival, he is obsessed, revenge, touch her and die, sexually explicit scenes, soft only for her, mending wounds, happily ever after ?
When you said soft only for her, I thought, oh, that's a bad thing though, because
Not the
if
dick.
it gets soft, yeah, and then I realised what it
The
Sorry.
dick's not soft.
It's hard only for her, soft and emotion only for her.
Yes. They're both tattooed.
Perfect.
There's butt stuff.
Oh,
Sign me
yes.
up.
There's a feisty
Accidental.
MMC and feisty FMC, and he will kill for her. And there's water sports.
Oh, what more could you ask for?
That does sound like a very well-rounded, full bouquet list of trigger warnings right there.
And so, yeah. And that's out on the 20th.
If this month.
Perfect.
Well, looks like we know what we'll be reading soon then.
Yeah, because I think I've made it through all my arcs now.
Oh, I've not done that.
Whoa.
Oh no, I think I've got one left, but I think
So, Idee Fixe This has been a
Excellent.
very chaotic episode for you all, and apologies for that. We're just very excited about this book and highly recommend you read it. So, if you do,
Just
let us know what
babies.
Yeah.
you do, let us know what you think.
Yeah. It was delicious. You should read it.
It really was.
It was. And on that note, thank you. If you've made it this far, thanks.
Hats off,
Honestly,
you guys.
hats off.
You're the real
you-
MVPs.
Gold stars all round. If you'd want to catch up with us, figure out what we're doing, watch some funny clips of us, you can find us everywhere.
She ain't even going to get into the list.
No. Socials wise, we are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of the audio platforms. Anywhere that you want to see us, everywhere apart from X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Because I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
We don't like it.
But we will see you next week. Peace out.